Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Let's talk about prospecting and avoiding the cold call. Hey, come on, who's kidding who? Who wants to cold call? Hey, let me tell you about what I'm doing here. I'm sharing with you some content and ideas and strategies that come from our online sales training program. We were ranked as one of the top 10 programs. And I want you to go out to thesaleshunter.com. You're going to see at the top, University, click that page and get enrolled in the program. Let's walk through some strategies here. I'm going to share with you 7 things that you can be doing to really avoid the cold call. 1, know who your ideal customer is. Hey, if all you're doing is calling people from the phone book, well, guess what? That's going to be a cold call. What I want you to do is I want you to know who is your ideal customer. Who's your ideal customer? And that is the sweet spot that you stay focused in. Now you stay focused in that. Why? Because you have the ability to understand them better. You have ability to know their needs better. You have an ability to better service them. And what does that do? That suddenly changes it from a cold call to an informed, warm call. Number 2, focus on targeted prospecting. What is targeted prospecting? Targeted prospecting is you don't make one call and then never talk to that person again or send one email. No. Targeted prospecting is you have a plan. You have a plan, and each message you bring is bringing a new value, something new. You see, here's the whole thing. You can argue it's cold. I don't think it's cold because if I have a problem and I know you can help me fix it, I want you to get in touch with me. I want you to reach out to me. You see, targeted prospecting is when we're focused in on people who we know because they've been to our website. They've engaged with us in some other manner. Maybe they participate in a webinar. Maybe they've done something. But targeted prospecting, the tighter you can make your target around your ideal customer profile, the more successful you're going to be. Number 3, use multiple communication methods. Now, what do I mean by multiple communication methods? That means don't think for a moment that people are necessarily going to respond to the telephone, or don't think they're going to necessarily respond to email. You see, people have different communication methods. Social media is very viable and very good in some medias, but it's not click and pitch. No, it's not click and pitch. It is about developing a relationship, and that's why it's called social media. You see, you use multiple communication methods, but it doesn't mean you use the same strategy and the same process across each one. Using multiple communication methods also allows people to get to know you before they decide to engage with you. This opens up a tremendous amount of doors because, again, it changes the cold to now warm. Number 4, have clear expectations. You see, here's the whole thing. If you don't know what you're doing, everything is cold. You might as well go out and stand outside and freeze in the winter because that's what you're doing. Clear expectations means you understand how you can help people, you understand the message you're going to bring, and you understand who, you see, everything is laid out clearly. So what you're doing is you're executing a plan. Number 5, have a clear entry point. Having a clear entry point does not mean, hi, I'd like to sell you. No. Having a clear entry point is developing the relationship. Having a clear entry point is knowing how you might be able to service them because of the questions that you can ask, the means that you're going to use to engage the customer. If all you're doing is calling up people and saying, buy from me, that's not a clear entry point. And you know what? That's a cold call, and people are going to reject you pretty quickly. Number 6, leverage relationships. We all have far more relationships than we ever realize, and I'm going to encourage you to leverage them. They may be people who know people. Okay, that's a typical referral, but leverage relationships is because you've done a lot of business already in this industry or with this type of household or this area, this community, whatever, and you're going to leverage those relationships to create more relationships. You see, sales really is nothing more than relationships. Number 7, stay people focused. Yeah, you see how each one of these lends itself because you know what? It's not being focused on what you're selling. It's being focused on the people you're going to help. You see, sales is about helping others see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. That's what your job is. That's what you're doing. Hey, here's what I want to do. I want you to jump out to my website, go to thesaleshunter.com. You'll see the URL right there on the page. I want you to get enrolled in any one of the number of programs that I offer. Because my whole goal is to help you see prospecting as something that is viable and good. You don't have to make it cold. It does not have to be cold. There are so many methods, so many ways with which you can do it. And I walk you through the entire process because I say prospect with integrity and you will get customers who have integrity. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Great selling.